All right, good to go, guys. Welcome to the Dragon Drive News for August 12th. Dude, this month is flying by already.
Yes, it
Presented
is.
by Summit Racing. This is absolutely crazy. Y'all, we're just going to get right into it. I've got a huge day today. This is the last weekend before my kids go back to school, man.
Right.
God, do you have kids in school anymore?
Yep, I've got one that's starting high school and one that just
Oh,
graduated last year. So,
man, wild, wild times. I'm telling you. Well, we've got a great show this morning. I want to start off by saying it's going to be awesome. We're going to talk about events. We're going to talk about some of the videos that I've been putting together from Drag Week footage from last year that I didn't even touch. I haven't done anything with it since then. So I'm going back to it now. We're going to have some fun with it. You're going to see a lot of shorter videos because I'm not going to tell these huge stories with this stuff because we are up against Drag Week, but there will be a few great stories that come out of this for racers that are coming to Drag Week 2023. Like our friends Jay and Brian at Fast Act Racing, Dustin and Steve Trance and the Mustang. I'm ready to turn this stuff loose, man. We're gonna have a good time. I had more than 800 videos from that event last year, so it's gonna be a big deal there. And then obviously we're gonna talk about Howard's Cams comedy segment, and we're gonna have some of the videos that I've already put together for the Built for Drag and Drive segment presented by Sweet Patina. So let's jump in. Let's get to this week. Let's start off with event stuff because I know that's what a lot of people are looking for because we're coming up on a few events and then there's actually been some stuff change. But actually, pull that back down real quick because I want to talk about the Drag and Drive news real fast. The news is going to change times because my youngest daughter starts gymnastics at 8 a.m. on Saturdays beginning next week. So we're going to push back the Drag and Drive news for 1 hour. We're going to be 10 a.m. Eastern on Saturdays instead of 9 a.m. Eastern on Saturdays. So get your scheduling right, get it ready for all of that stuff. It'll actually give Eric maybe another hour to sleep. Sadly, I'll be the one taking my daughter to gymnastics, but that's the way it works sometimes. She has 4 hours of gymnastics on Saturday mornings beginning at 8 a.m. Can you imagine?
wow, 4 hours?
Ugh, man, I don't do anything for 4 hours except work on a car on Saturday mornings. All right, dude, let's get into this real quick. So, the event news and day countdowns, guys. This is what's going to take us there. We have 12 events remaining for the 2023 season. That's right, I said 12. I know I said 13 last week. The reason being is because we've had our first Dragon Drive major Dragon Drive event to cancel. So Delta Street Week has been canceled. He posted in a comment the other day, the promoter did about he's going to start sending out refunds and things like that. I haven't seen anything official on the page yet, except for the one comment. But the way it sounds, it is canceled and sadly will not happen. But the I'm going to say almost maybe benefit to that for us and the coverage that we provide to all of you guys out there is that's gonna free up some travel funds because I was gonna go there. Now I can go to somewhere else. So maybe up in the air on whether I'm gonna do Death Week or Southeast Street and Eat. I think maybe Southeast Street and Eat's kind of where I'm leaning right now. I really don't know. I'm excited about the fall event for Southeast Street and Eat. Anyways, okay, let's get to it. Obviously a huge event that kicked off that has a lot of drag and drive racers is the Summit Racing Power Fest. Guys, that thing looked awesome. Um, give you a second here to get
I
it.
I'm just
I-
not working today.
yeah, hey, that's all right. So the Summit Racing Power Fest, guys, we talked about it last week. RC car racing, like one of the largest national events in the country for RC drag racing. They had a burnout competition. Adam Kelly won the burnout competition. They had drifting, and I don't remember who won that. I was just looking at it this morning. But guys, it looked like that was a great turnout. There are a ton of drag and drive racers at Roadkill Nights this weekend. So if you are there, make sure you swing by and see the guys that have the banners. Say hi. Tell them, Mike and Eric told them hi from home. Sadly, being here and all that stuff going on there has been really, really tough. Especially, I think that's probably why I worked so late last night on those videos, is because it was an opportunity to let me see all my race car friends in video form. Next up, we've got Nostalgia Nights next week, Bunker Hill, Indiana, at Bunker Hill Dragway, Indiana's oldest drag strip. Did you know that?
I
It's
didn't
pretty
know that.
exciting. Yeah. So August 17th, Eric will be in attendance there 5 days from right now, y'all. I'm kind of excited about that. Oh, Kathy and Ralph Rugg are at Roadkill Nights. That's awesome. Well, tell
Yeah.
everybody we said hey. That's cool. I'm excited about that event. I think, as Dragon Drive racers and Dragon Drive participants, it's always good to see our friends as often as we can. So, and I know there's a lot of folks. Dave and Annalie Teresi drove 700 miles to get there to spend the weekend with everybody. So that'll be cool. All right. So Eric's going to Nostalgia Nights. He'll be putting up, he'll be taking content of the racers and things like that. And then also going to be riding along, I think, with maybe a couple racers. And it's uh, Bunker Hill Dragway and then, or Bunker Hill Drag Strip, then Muncie Dragway and back. So it ought to be pretty fun. That starts on Wednesday night, which is the night of our show here. So we're going to see if Eric can find a spot to hunker down and it be quietish for a few minutes while they do the pre-party, and then jump into the rest of the weekend with our typical coverage of shorts, and maybe Eric can put out a long form video on Sunday, something like that, that kind of encapsulates the weekend. And then also, you got to watch his other channel too, 815 LSX Swaps, to keep up with all that. And then we be posting on Motorsports Paparazzi as well.
Probably not.
Just too
I've kind of
much.
decided that I'm gonna keep Motorsports Paparazzi, my personal
Oh, cool.
photos for events, and my
Yeah.
personal podcast. Everything else is gonna be either here on Drag and Drive, or
Yeah.
LS stuff will be on 815 LSX.
There you go. Well, cool. We'll make sure you guys are following him there. 815 LSX Swaps on all social media. I mean, everywhere. He's like us. It's TikTok, Instagram,
Yep.
Facebook, and YouTube, and I'm sure others as well. All right. And then I'll be next Thursday leaving for Midwest Drag Racing Series, headed to Worldwide Technology. Now, Midwest Drag Racing Series is not the Summit Racing Midwest Drags. This is a point series racing series. I don't know what you call it. With like real race cars that go real fast. And I'm kind of excited to be around some of this. This is like a NHRA type event. And so, thank you to Daniel Green, Danny Diesel, for giving me the opportunity to work with a new group of racers. So I'll be helping with some of the live stream stuff, some of the camera things, and maybe even a little bit of announcing. So as I get a link for the live stream or whatever, I'll share that out, obviously, and keep you guys updated. So again, that's the Midwest Drag Racing Series. So it'll be my first like drag race to go to, that wasn't one I was putting on. So that'll be kind of fun. Next up is the Pine Pass Shootout. This is a 4-day event in Prince George, British Columbia, August 25th through 28th. That is 13 days from right now. So pretty soon, get on signing up. They got 5 classes: bike class, stick shift, outlaw, bracket, and then just here for fun. I kind of like that setup. So this is a national level event. So this will populate the 8th mile national level stuff. Oh, okay. There we go. I'm back. Man, dude, this connection this morning. It's been raining here all day again.
Really?
Like, I'm over this rain. It's like it's spring again. All right, and then the granddaddy of them all, guys. This one, I'm telling you, this one right here is going to change the Dragon Driver World Champion point series in a big way. There's a lot of heavy hitters coming here. Hot Rod Drag Week 2023, Darlington, South Carolina, September 17th through 22nd, 36 days from right now. So as of right now, I have 3 videos scheduled to post over the next 2 days. So you'll see a lot more of that. I'm going to schedule out 2 videos per day of 2022 footage, and then I'm just going to start laying over. We may end up with like 3 or 4 videos a day between now and then, plus our cut downs of this and onto the podcast and things like that. So again, I didn't do anything with the footage from 2022, so I'm going back through all of that stuff, trying to, I don't know, like sort it and organize it. Dude, it's been crazy. Again, I took 800 videos from Drag Week 2022, so that's exciting. And then One Guy's Garage Drag Weekend, Byron, Illinois, September 22nd through 24th. And then that's 41 days from right now. And I think Eric said he's going to attempt to hit at least Byron and maybe Cordova.
Yep, for sure, Byron. That should be easy. The other days, and we'll just have to see what's going on at that
Heck
weekend.
yeah.
But I'll at least be able to pop over to Byron for sure.
That's awesome. Well, One Guy's Garage has been going on a long time. Drag Weekend is what they call it. And guys, I think it's limited to like 50 or 70 racers. I mean, they don't
Yeah.
take a whole lot of folks. And there's a lot of those guys that have been doing that for a long time, and they just keep coming back. So I love it. I can't wait to hear your experience from that. And then we've got King of the Open Road, Tucson, Arizona, and that's 42 days from now. And then Jared Holt and Javier from that racing channel will be here on Wednesday night to talk about this event, go over kind of what the route plan is and all that kind of stuff. So I'm excited to have at least Jared on. I know Javier is so busy. We ran into that last time. That guy. I mean, when you run a channel that's got 1.5 million subscribers, it's a big deal. So King of the Open Road, Tucson, Arizona, September 22nd through 24th. Now I know there are a lot of folks that are traveling a long way for this event, like John and Crystal Green coming out of Oklahoma headed to Tucson for that. The reason I say that is because if you want to race in one and you are West Coast area, um, I'm sure they wouldn't turn you away. Is what I'm saying. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday for this event, it's going to be a good one. They set up a little different. It is a heads up shootout elimination style race on Saturday and Sunday both. So it's pretty fun. And then Jared has the best ideas for route stops and routes to go. I mean, some of the cool stuff I've ever been on has been on King of the Open Road in Oklahoma City. So, all right, then we move to our next big national event, Redwood Rally, Redding, California. Y'all, I wish I was going to this one so bad. This looks like the photographer's dream right here. September 26th through 30th, 45 days from right now, dude. I know
That's
when they
not
first
much.
Oh man, I know when they first started this, it was, I'm sure it seemed like it was a long way off, but now it's got to be right up against them, and they are getting nervous, I'm sure, or anxious, excited. So, Redwood Rally, guys, Northern California, that's going to be a beautiful part of the country right now, and oh man, that's
Yeah,
2024. Let's do Redwood Rally.
that'd be sweet.
Yeah, I'm in. And then back to the streets, Milan, Michigan, September 29th through October 1st, 48 days from now. Dude, this one's going to be a fun one. No prep, heads up. Matt Lang has put together an elimination style deal. It's the first one we've seen like this where you are eliminated daily during a drag and drive. So it ought to be pretty interesting to see how this works out. What's cool about it is you will still get to make passes every day at each track, but winners will race winners and losers will race losers. So,
Hmm.
after day one, you'll have a one winner class and a one loser class. And then you will have on day two, you'll have one winner, one loser class. Like you'll have one and one, or you'll have two winners. So it's going to be pretty exciting. And then it is a full up heads up, ladder bracket style setup on Sunday. And this thing ought to be pretty wild. And then I go right from there. I'll actually fly out of Detroit on Monday, October 2nd, headed to Rocky Mountain, or sorry, headed to Race Week, Rocky Mountain Edition. Say that three times fast. This one here is going to be fun. This is the first time that Race Week has been in the Rocky Mountains. So 2 days at Bandimere. I'm excited about this. If you want to attend this one, this is a good one. This is you know, 2 days at Bandimere is going to be really cool. I'm just going to say that now. I'm going to sadly miss one of them because I'm not coming out until Monday, but they will be at Bandimere on Tuesday. So if you are close to the Denver area, come over, say hi. and watch all the racing and things like that. So 49 days from now, race week starts, and so that's going to be a huge last week or 2 weeks of September into October. So you have um, the 22nd, you have drag week ends. Then we go to the NHRA event at Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte at ZMAX. So you'll have that weekend. Then you'll have One Guy's Garage, King of the Open Road. The next week is Redwood Rally, then back to the streets that next weekend, and race week starting that next weekend. I mean, it's going to be pretty intense. So
Yeah.
we're running into this where we're seeing a lot of these events kind of stack up, and it's cool because that means it's all over the country, all over
Hmm.
the country. So make sure you're sharing these events that are close to you, and guys, make sure you're supporting it. Make sure you get out and visit these things. All right, and then we've got across the Atlantic, I guess. Um, Street Machine Magazine's Drag Challenge 2023. That's right, second event of the year. For them, the Bend Dragway in Talem Bend, Australia, October 10th through 14th. And as you can see here, the events are our entries are open right now, so you can go and sign up. This event here is one that is on my list for sure. Probably not for 2024, but maybe 2025. I don't know, something like that. Anytime you can go to Australia in what is, kind of wintry here in Arkansas. I don't know what it's like in northern Illinois for you, but um, I'm going because it's summertime for them over there.
Right. Yeah, that would be a cool event for sure.
No, yeah. And then Great Lakes Drop the Hammer is up next. Martin, Michigan, October 13th through 15th. This one's put on by Gary Stansel. Y'all, this one here should be a great event. He is a long time um, drag and drive competitor. So anytime a long time competitor takes on hosting their own event, it's usually pretty good. I'll say that. So this one here, Great Lakes Drop the Hammer, Martin, Michigan, on it, October 13th through 15th. And then we've got Death Week. I think October, hold on, 21st through 29th. And I know they had a few changes to the tracks and stuff, but from what we heard last week, this event is on. I'll have more on it next week. And then Southeast Street and Yeet Fall, like we talked earlier, I'm kind of excited about this one. Since I'm not traveling to Delta Street Week, I may go ahead and head out to this one here. So this could be, barring somebody else throwing something together, the final Drag and Drive event with Drag and Drive World Champion points eligibility. This one here ought to be, because there'll be guys that need those points going into the PRI show. They need those points to finish the season. So are they going to throw, a Hail Mary and come down to Southeast Street Need? Are they waiting it out? Are they keeping it quiet? It ought to be pretty interesting. And then so that is November 9th through 12th, which is I think it's like a Thursday through Sunday. So that'll be perfect. 4 days of racing in the South Carolina area. Shelby, North Carolina is where this one starts. So tons of great tracks in that spot. This is put on by Devin Vanderhoof, guys. You know what's going on with him. He has fast cars. And then King of the Open Road, Ennis, Texas. I will be at this event November 18th and 19th. This one here is going to be a good one. This is going to end the season. I don't know of any other drag and drive events that are after King of the Open Road, because in the States you get pretty chilly unless you're really, really far south.
Yeah.
So Anthony Harville says, jump in the wagon and come camp at the tracks with us, dude. Believe me, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to take my travel time from Delta Street Week and move it over to Southeast Street and Yeet in the fall. So that ought to be pretty fun. And then come back home, and then go drive to Ennis, Texas for King of the Open Road. So we may need to see if you can how cheap a flight is from Chicago to Dallas for
Yeah.
King of the Open. Maybe a good weekend event to come in. And then, guys, PRI, I'm so ready, dude. I don't even know how many days it is from now, but I will tell you this. I talked to our lady that is setting up our room and stuff. Guys, we have a room number. We're going to be on the Map Your Planner PRI app later this week when they get all of that stuff finally scheduled up. So I'm pumped, dude. I'm really, really pumped. It is. Oh, hey, how many days you put in here?
117 days.
Oh, man. I'm telling y'all, this right here is going to be. This is going to be a lot of fun. Booth 4746 Oh man, booth 4746. Find us at PRI. We are going to do something special for the first 100 people that stop by the booth that know about the special gift. Okay. I'm not going to give it to everybody that walks by, but everybody that comes up that is a Drag and Drive fan, we're gonna give you something special that is PRI only. Like it only available there. This won't be something that we sell on the website or give away at any other time. This will be something very special for the PRI show. So I'm excited about that. Again, this is a big step for us. This is a big, I feel like an opportunity for us to grow our brand, to grow the Drag and Drive community. Just having the opportunity to talk about it all weekend to, race fans, like that next level race fan, not like a SEMA attendee, but like the folks that go to PRI are serious, very, very serious. So December 7th through 9th, you can find us at booth 4746. And for the first time ever, the first ever Drag and Drive Awards is going to be held at PRI. The first day it kicks off Thursday, December 7th at 11 a.m. I'll have our room number and stuff like that set up for next week so you can add it to your app. Guys, I'm really excited about this. I want to say thank you to everyone that has been a part of the brand growth and everything that's come into helping us get to this point to where we are able to do this for you guys. So that's pretty fun. All right, well, before we move on to the Sweet Patina Built for Drag and Drive segment, we want to thank one of our sponsors. So let's thank Molly Motorsports.
Molly Motorsports is the official piston of DragandDrive.com. Molly's Power Pack piston is the perfect candidate for your drag and drive car. Molly Motorsports competes in drag and drive events and supports our community. Project manager Eric Grillo raced a 10-second stick shift Nova at Hot Rod Drag Week 2022. He's also competed in Rocky Mountain Race Week last year with his C10 truck. Visit mollymotorsports.com for the most recent line of products.
I think we need to get our boy Eric at Destroyer 1320 to re-record that and go maybe talk about how Eric Grillo competed in Rocky Mountain Race Week this year as well. So
Yeah.
it's exciting. It's good to see him. Guys, this segment I love. I love being partners with Sweet Patina. They take care of a lot of stuff. They have all, not just patina care products, but car care products, interior, exterior wash, apparel. We talked about the other day, our favorite shirts and decals is the Go Fast Parts Before Paint. I love that setup. They have that shirts and decals for your cars, and then all kinds of cool stuff. Blake and the team over there are simply amazing. But my favorite is the TKO hand cleaning wipes, which again are in the shop now. I wish I would have brought them in here. I use those all the time. I clean the tools with them, take them out to Stevens, clean the tools, clean the cars, clean the parts, all that kind of stuff. So if you haven't ordered those yet, you can use code DND57 for a discount at checkout on sweetpatina.com, or you can add the Sweet Patina products from Summit right to your order when you're on summitracing.com. All right, let's jump into some of our features for this week, guys. With Drag Week 36 days from now, I'm going back through all those videos that I never edited, like I said earlier, from Drag Week 2022. So these videos are just something fun I've thrown together that are part of a larger video, but I thought I would bring them on here. The first up is Sean Lemieux in his 11-second Turbo LS stick shift Pontiac Safari wagon. This thing.
So I daily drove this thing for 5 years with an LS in it,
Nice.
a 6-speed stick. Decided I got a big boy job, so I threw a turbo in this thing. And runs 12s. Finished at like 111 or 112.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
And I bet it's very unassuming.
It
It
is.
surprises the heck out of people.
Yes. It used to be more of a sleeper until I put the side X in.
Yeah, that helps some.
But
So what size turbos on it?
74.
Oh man, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, do you mind showing us the pedal setup?
Yeah, of course.
So what made you go stick in this? Just because you were like, I need a challenge,
No, so the drivetrain's out of an 04 GTO,
right?
and it came with the stick. So
Oh.
we decided to keep the trans with the motor.
Nice.
And,
Now, what'd you use to adopt the manual, like in the car?
Oh,
Like, for the
hole in the floor, and then mounting the pedal and putting the master cylinder underneath the brake booster.
nice. Well, cool, man. Good luck to you.
Hey, thank you.
Y'all, that car there was awesome.
I remember seeing that one at Byron.
Yep, I've got a ton of videos of it later, but I didn't want to put them in that and make this a big long video. And then we've got Jeff Sixt and his 75 Camaro here. I caught up with them at a route. All right,
stop.
who are you and why do you have Road Killing It 2 on the back of this thing?
I'm Jeff Sixt, and last year I had a 74 Nova. The license plate said for roadkill. And to get Freiberger's attention, I wrote road killing it on the back window. And he did notice it, and on the live feed he said, there's somebody sucking up, says road killing it on it. And he started calling it the Roadkill Nova.
Nice.
So since I have a different car,
so what's the story on this car?
I bought it a couple months ago, and always wanted one. Had the chance to buy one. So
yeah. What's the powertrain in it and stuff?
It's a small block Chevy 350.
Yeah.
Aluminum heads, flat tappet, solid cam, 373 gears, and a turbo 350.
Oh, fun.
So screaming down the highway.
Yeah. 3,100 RPMs, and you guys are like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Who's your co-pilot? She co-piloting with you?
Yeah.
So are you navigator as well, or are you making him do directions and that stuff, and you just sit over in the passenger and look pretty? Oh, perfect then.
But we're following his son, so.
Oh,
yeah.
Hey, there you go. That's
helps.
good. Yeah.
But they made a wrong turn following
Yeah, we had
the
to take
GPS thing.
Ah,
I pulled over.
nice. Yeah, you turned wrong. Well, that's cool. Well, so D class this week, but what class are you? Are you in SME?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So,
Yeah, 134 of you guys. So.
yes.
Yeah, good luck. That's tough. It's fun though. Hey, you got to make the trip. You know how it goes. You've been here before.
I won't make the bracket class.
Hey, yeah, I was gonna say making the week is you got to do that first.
Right.
So cool. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
All right. So yeah, that was fun. And then our last one here, and then we've got to get going. We only got we're going to be over on this episode too. I've been talking too much. Hang on. Dude, stick shift Buick Roadmaster. I love Steven Mask. That car is it's Doris. Y'all, that car is so much fun to watch go down now. He has changed that from a stick shift to a turbo 400 now. He said he was ready to go fast. So that is your Built for Drag and Drive segment, brought to you by our friends at Sweet Patina. Guys, if you are not wearing Sweet Patina shirts and using TKO hand cleaning wipes, something's wrong with you. And I'm lagging all again. Sorry.
Yeah, those videos bring back memories. I forgot a lot about, those vehicles that were there, and then seeing the videos again is kind of cool.
Yep, it's been a lot of fun going back through that stuff, and I want to say thanks again to Sweet Patina for providing the trophy for the toughest roadside repair at the Drag and Drive Awards at PRI 2023. So that's exciting.
Yeah, that's
All
gonna
right.
be cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's jump into it. We just got a few today for our Howard's Cam comedy section. So the first one here, this one always cracks me up. Car's been running good lately. My car the next day, Twizzler drive shaft,
Yeah.
bay window in the back, belt thrown into space, knock, dead battery. And this makes me laugh because I was telling you all the issues I was having with the 240, and it was running fine, and then it wasn't, and so
Yeah, you literally drove it to work and then went to get it in the next day, and it wouldn't do anything. Wouldn't do anything right. It would do something, but wouldn't do it right.
Right. Next one here. This one reminds me of me a lot.
Yeah.
The average person owns 8 cars in a lifetime.
Yeah. There's no way.
Although I haven't bought a car yet this year.
Hey, dang, it's August.
I know.
That's good. You were looking at one the other day, though.
Yeah, that we're still figuring that one out. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
We've all done this one before.
Yes.
Look at me.
Yes.
I'm the Allen key now.
That's right. That's a good one.
When either Allen key
Dudes with
strips out.
wrenches. Oh yeah, dudes with wrenches says he had 8 cars last year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably got more than 8 right now.
Oh yeah.
8 projects going.
Yeah.
Definitely, if people haven't checked his channel out, go check it out. He's got a lot of cool stuff as well.
Yeah. We need him to record a commercial for us.
Right?
Yeah.
And
His voice is great.
yes. And the last one here, I found the neighborhood I want to live in. 10 millimeter
Yes.
sockets. Take what you need.
That's awesome. One year we did an award or a raffle item that was like every time I would go to like some flea market or pawn shop or something like that, I'd grab every 10 millimeter they had, and I think it was like I think there were 20 or 25 10 millimeter sockets or wrenches in this little raffle bag. So it
Nice.
was perfect. That's always a good one. Well, if you say anytime, dude, we're in. I'll send you a message after this, and we'll talk about some stuff. So. Y'all, I want to say thanks for watching the we're actually not over by much. The
Nope.
Drag and Drive news for this morning. Again, we probably won't do an episode next week because we're both going to be at an event. And then the week after that, we are starting at 10 a.m. Eastern. Will be the new time for the Drag and Drive news because of gymnastics and maybe getting a little bit more sleep. So thank y'all for watching this week. I appreciate it. And again, if you're not following us on YouTube, you need to be doing that. That's where I'm going to be posting a ton of these videos, and then I'll share them across over to Facebook. But Facebook doesn't like when you share a YouTube link. So, anyways, all right, guys, thanks a bunch. We'll see you soon.
See ya.